Today, in that short movie, I want to show you about thinking in 3 dimensions and how to start to think. Today, the most difficult thing for me is to choose right method to the right case. It's not easy because I know a lot of methods, but we should remember that we should keep it simple, stupid. And we've got the different methods, safe and dangerous methods. And I want to show you how in a very simple way, in few minutes, explain that problems. For example, we've got CBCT, and we've got maybe 1 minute. To się wytnie. Wait a minute. On CBCT, in molar region in mandibula, we've got that kind shape of the mandibula. It's easy and not. Why? Because there is enough bone for prime stability, but it's not enough bone for good emergency profile. We are interested in first 5 millimeters from the top. That region is the most important for safe of the implant. I mean, long attachment to the abutment with attached and keratonized mucosa, and of course good emergency profile for beautiful morphology, not aesthetic. Today I'm not using word aesthetic. I'm creating same morphology like before defect. But this is on another explanation. So, look. Now I want to show you maybe 6 or 7 methods how we can fix the problem. So look. First method, I'm signing in green color. It means it's safe method. What we can do? We can add the xenograft or allograft or autograft. It depends on you, of course. We can cover it by collagen membrane. You can tack it or not. Doesn't matter. But the clue of that method is that you added something to the bone. We didn't integrate to this bone. We didn't change the shape of this bone, but we added something, like gum. So, why it's safe method? Because imagine the worst complication. The worst complication is infection or destroying it by patient, yes? And we will lose completely that graft. So we've got same situation like before. We come back to 0 point, but nothing worse. So this is safe method. Another safe method. What we can do? We can split the bone here. It's under our 5 millimeter zone. So if we do splitting here, it's not dangerous for our implants or emergency profile. And that cortical plate should be moved up and fixed by screw. Let's do it. Here is the incision line. Here. And that plate is moved here. Here is empty. We fix it by screw. And of course, here you can place xenograft or autograft. We can use the bone scraper on another bone collector. We can do the decortication here. It depends on you, of course. But it's still safe method. Because if there will be the worst complication, I mean, we lost the graft and the cortical plate because of infection, that 5 mm zone was not changed. So, this is second, but safe method. Of course, this kind of surgery is modified Khoury technique. Khoury, it means is transplantation. So we've got two wounds, donor wound and recipient wound. Here is a one wound. We call it one wound idea. So we receive bone from donor side, but this is same wound. So it's not transplantation, it's transposition. But of course, Khoury technique is very safe technique too. Why? Because we've got the bone, we're not cutting that region, but we're doing donor wound from another side, and we fix the plate from donor wound by screw. Autogenous graft, this is Khoury, and safe technique again. Any complications, we will lose it, but we come back to the 0 point. Let's start to talk about dangerous techniques. Dangerous techniques, it means, for example, splitting. About splitting is a lot of explanations. Why do not split on the top? Why we should split a little bit laterally? Okay, why do not split just on the middle of the bone? But why split just under the cortical plate? Too much to explain for that short movie. But look, that plate can be completely separated, or green tree fracture here, and we can reposition it here. So, let's do it. Fourth technique. So, okay. That plate was transpositioned in new position. Here is completely decorticated spongious bone or cancellous bone. So nutrition is perfect. 100% of decortication. We can fix it by screw, of course, any graft, but this is dangerous technique. Because if we will lose that plate, our bone will be in worse situation like before, because we lost that plate. Next technique, fifth. Again dangerous. Why? Because that plate can be moved here. Okay? So let's do it. We can fix it by screw too. Here is decorticated part, or we can fix it by plate, doesn't matter. We can do osteoperiosteal flaps, blah blah blah, a lot of things. Graft, and we've got new emergency profile. Yeah? New profile. New profile, new profile, new profile, new profile. But if we will lose that plate, the situation will be worse than before. So it is dangerous again. Now, what we can do? We can cut here, here, and make the upside down block. We know that blocks are not safe because of not good adjacency, but in that special situation, here is incision line is a straight line. So our new situation will look like this. Okay? Because that block was inverted 180 degrees. So adjacency, that incision and that incision is perfect. We can fix it by screws, and our emergency profile is better. But it is still 6. Dangerous technique. Okay? 7th block. 10th technique. A lot of techniques. Which one should we choose? I don't know. I don't know. In my opinion, first of all, we should start to think about the safe techniques. So why I'm using that one from time to time? To improve my skills, I don't know, maybe for education. But from time to time, there's a very small inclination, small indication why I'm doing it. And I don't like the sentence, but the rest information on the course. See you.